Hey, what's up, Gelato fam? From all of us here at Gelato, I'd like to wish you a happy new year. Let's talk about Gelato Relay v2 and how specifically you can enable app developers like yourself to achieve a gasless experience for your users. But in the spirit of building and in the spirit of doing this in the least boring way possible, let me show you a full project integrating a gasless experience with one of the hottest Web3 projects out there right now. So let's jump into it.
Twitter went through some substantial changes last year, and you can argue whether it's for better or for worse, but the memes do speak for themselves.
All of this is precisely why new decentralized social networks like Lens have popped up to put a new spin on social networks. Users are no longer products to be shown ads, but instead truly have sovereignty over their own account. Not your keys, not your account. This is great, but let's say you want to share an account, perhaps amongst your marketing team to market your awesome crypto startup. Well, currently on Lens, you'd have to share a private key, and that's just not ideal. Web 2 social management medium tools like Hootsuite or Sprout Social allow you to piggyback on the Twitter authentication API and achieve this. But this is not natively possible here on Lens at the moment. Imagine if we could have this on Lens. A Web3 native platform where groups of creatives can share an account and curate content together. Let's make this possible with Koru DAO, which utilizes Gelato Relay in the backend to create a gasless experience with Lens to share an account. Let's have a look at that now. Koru is the world's first DAO account for Lens. Think of it as a shared Lens account where anyone who holds a Koru NFT in their wallet can post, follow, and mirror freely from the main Koru Lens account. Koru DAO uses Gelato Relay to achieve a seamless, gasless experience. Let's try it out, and then I'll explain how it works. So here's the Koru DAO website. I'm going to go ahead and connect my wallet, and I'm going to use MetaMask. Just before I start, you can see that I have zero balance. I don't have any way to pay gas. Go ahead and mint my NFT now. Remember, I need to hold an NFT in my wallet to be able to post. Here I am signing a message, gasless, and it's minting. So whilst that's minting, what's going on actually? Well, we're using Gelato Relay to send a request to Gelato Relay's backend and ask to actually execute a transaction on chain for us. And we're sponsoring the gas here. So actually someone is sponsoring the gas being paid. We can't just abstract gas away from the blockchain, but with Gelato Relay, we can offer a gasless experience. Awesome, my NFT's been minted with some awesome art, and I can go ahead and actually start a post. So now this box is actually available to click. Before it was grayed out. When I didn't have a NFT in my wallet, I couldn't click it. And I'm gonna post, hello everybody, Gelato Relay. It's the best. Now I'm going to go ahead and publish your first post with this very informative message. And here we are. Again, to actually post on chain on the actual Koru Lens account, I'm doing it gasless as well. There's no gas to pay. Perfect. Here's my post almost a minute ago. And if I click it, you'll see that it takes me to Lenster. I'm using a testnet just for the purpose of this video, but in actuality, it will be on Polygon mainnet. And here you can see my post here, and it's posted by Koru DAO. All gaslessly. The NFT was gasless, the post is gasless. How awesome is that? Gelato Relay's SDK allows developers to initiate a transaction from their front end in just a few lines of code. Gelato Relay handles the whole pipeline for you. From signature collection to its verification off and on-chain, transactions are executed within seconds on the blockchain of your choice. So let's have a look how it works for Koru specifically. Here within the Mint NFT React component, we can see on lines 40 to 45 an actual relay request being built. Now this is something called sponsored call ERC2771, but that's something for a later video. All we need to know is that it includes some useful parameters. We have the chain ID, we have the target address, which in this case is the Koru DAO NFT smart contract. We have the data, which is the payload made here on line 36, which is just calling the mint function on the contract. And then we also have this user parameter, which is how the smart contract knows what user to mint an NFT for. If you see on line 48, you can see that actually we're hooking into MetaMask here with window.ethereum to get the provider. And here, down here on line 52 to 55, we can see the actual relay call itself. Here we're using relay.sponsoredCall ERC2771, sending in the request, the provider, and an API key in order to use one balance. So let's sum up. Gelato Relay takes your transaction and ensures it will run on chain, checks you have enough sponsor balance in your one balance to pay for the actual gas, and then executes your transaction on chain. So RPC flakiness or gas price spikes or reorgs, Gelato handles the whole shebang for you. In turn, you can focus on doing what you do best, which is, of course, building. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you build, and make sure to reach out to us on Discord if you have any questions. See you next time.